Dua indikator laju inflasi menguat melebihi ekspektasi. Indeks harga konsumen menguat 0,3% secara bulanan, meski ini membawa angka tahunan ke 3,1%, menurun dibandingkan 3,4% bulan sebelumnya. Sementara indeks harga produsen yang memantau harga di tingkat grosir juga menguat 0,3%, membawa angka tahunan ke 3,1% juga.
Inflation still is heading in the right direction in terms of a downturn. Again, we may get a specific little element that might pop from here, from a month-to-month perspective, which is okay. In the grand scheme of things, I do think there are deflationary forces coming from China, for example. I do think a lot of the inflationary pressures that we felt through COVID are over at this point. So I still think we're heading in the right direction. It's just these little bumps that, again, It contrasts with the expectations of a straight downward move in inflation.
Meski telah melandai, inflasi pada kisaran 3% ini masih di atas target Bank Sentral Amerika Serikat atau Federal Reserve sebesar 2%.
We heard from one of the Fed governors that they're not waiting for 2% inflation. So we put a bottom on it. We're not looking to totally return to that target. We also know that we've seen some more nuance to that report. Part of the strength in yesterday's CPI was in services. And if you look historically, it's not unusual to see a blip in services in January. It's considered potentially a seasonality problem with the data. So we'll certainly sit back and wait for the Fed's preferred data on that, which is the personal consumption expenditures numbers, those PCE numbers.
Indeks harga pengeluaran konsumsi pribadi bulan ini dijadwalkan diterbitkan oleh Departemen Perdagangan pada 29 Februari. Pada saat yang sama, data terkini seputar penjualan retail akhirnya kurang menggembirakan. Bahkan penjualan retail turun setelah 2 bulan berturut-turut meningkat. Dan faktor cuaca ikut berpengaruh karena penjualan retail di toko fisik akhirnya turun lebih signifikan dibandingkan penjualan online. Selain itu, analis mencermati data penjualan retail tak mencerminkan seluruh pembelanjaan konsumen.
Retail sales is also an indicator that is very goods focused. What we're learning now is the American public is becoming very experience desiring entertainment experience, which retail sales doesn't do a very good job of capturing. So although it may have ticked down between seasonality, between what it's not capturing, there's a question of, well, how real is this a problem or is it not a problem?
Pengamat umumnya memperkirakan The Fed paling cepat mulai menurunkan suku bunga acuan pada pertemuan Mei. Dari Washington DC, Nova Purwadi dan tim VOA.